and welcome back once again to Enter the Wolf Time Does D&D. We are back to our regular format of D&D rather than my bumbling attempt at trying to be a DM. Yeah, so we have James, who plays Gundrick.
Hello.
We have myself, the Great JoJo Man, that plays the marvelous wizard Gideon Morningwood. We have Ems, who plays the wonderful Dark Elf Lyra.
Hello.
And we have our dumbfoundingly amazing mind of Mr. Pidge, who's our DM. Pidge,
Once again.
do you want to take it away, my man?
Yes. So, just a few bits and pieces. In between Lyra getting her chest back and last week's slightly different take on things, there were 5 days in Upton Fields where our heroes were just kind of meandering around.
Just
and
chilling our beans.
spending a bit of their monies and stuff, yeah?
Yep. What did you all buy?
Grundrick bought a big spiky shield from Mulder's Oddities. Gideon bought some books. It's up to you whether you want to let them know what you bought. And some,
I'll leave that for...
and some fancy rings. Lyra is
Here we go,
laden down by 1 billion health potions. And her
She's clanking.
and her bow is now glowing in several different types of colour and rune.
And Ems also bought us a cart to rent.
And a horse.
And a horse.
Whose name is Persephone. That's her name.
apparently.
And
That's
if
the-
Mr.
isn't that the
Pitch
Greek
kills
god-
her, I'll kill him.
Isn't that the Greek god of lust?
No, it's
Persephone.
Aphrodite.
Oh.
No,
Persephone?
no.
He asked me this.
Aphrodite's beauty.
Aphrodite's beauty.
Anyway.
I was going to say, is there going to be some like horse loving going on in this episode
she's
again?
the
Well, thank you,
daughter
Lyra,
of
for
the
buying us a
goddess
car.
of fertility.
That's us
So,
beginning.
you know.
So with the havoc of the arena over, your party has taken a few days in the city, readying yourself for the next journey. During this time, Kereb has told you that he's awaiting information from one of his friends who lives in Vandus, and he said he'll let you know if the Wizard's Tower appears. He's waiting for a message from that person. In this time, you wander the city, spend your gold. Carrot comes and installs the dwarven door in your house. Nothing else significant happens in this time. Gundrick spends a lot of time with Gideon.
Hey, buddy!
And those two become
Did y'all hear the door?
pretty friendly. Was that the door?
I don't know. I'll go check.
And
BRB.
Pause.
And we're back in the room.
False alarm.
False
False
alarm.
alarm, everybody.
My food's meant to be coming. So yeah, Gundrick spends a lot of time with Gideon. They get pretty friendly. Gideon tells Gundrick the tale of this, the Eye of Magnus and that lot.
Again.
But they don't. Well, I mean, you have. So and Gundrick seems really interested in this thing and asks if he can come with you to the tower. You presumably say yes.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
So we join Lyra and Gideon, not Gundrick, asleep in their beds. It is 8 in the morning when they are awakened by.
God! What is it? God, it's disturbing my sleep.
Nobody's in!
What's disturbing my sleep? Gideon gets out of bed. He's wearing like his boxers. He's wearing his like wizardly boxer shorts.
Yeah.
He's just like goes downstairs.
Your window gets fixed as well.
Yeah,
By the way.
Gideon goes downstairs. That's Gideon opening the door. Opens the door. Oh!
Standing at the door is Grumbug with a crushed bouquet of purple and white flowers.
Grumbug, what's going on?
He pushes you out the way and walks into the room. He's like jumping up and down. And he's like really excited. He goes, "Gideon, you should have been there. You should have seen it. It was amazing. You've never seen anything so awesome. Should have been there, man."
What, Grumbug, why are you bothering us in such an ungodly hour?
Lyra, this wakes you up, all this ruckus, by the way, if you want to come down.
Lyra's just popped down
Yes.
her head, looks at him holding flowers.
You
and
just
thinks,
hear like a
"This might be
muffled Grumbug
interesting."
voice downstairs.
Let's go
He
downstairs.
goes, we were drinking all night. She never even stumbled one time. Oh, the way she smacked those gnomes around, Gideon. You should have seen it.
Oh,
It was,
Grumbug's in
it was beautiful.
Wait,
Who is she, Grumbug?
Yes, Juma, my lady, my perfect lady. I have to see her again.
what?
He looks really
Wait,
starry-eyed,
is she
and like
another
he obviously got her this like beautiful bouquet of flowers, but he's so excited that he's just like crushed them in his hands.
Wait, what is she another troll? Is she?
A wall troll, just like me, a mercenary too. She's leaving this morning, Gideon. I have to find her.
Go get her!
No, you're licking Grumbug. Leave, you bastard!
I don't care.
He goes,
No!
she's leaving for White Lake. She left this morning. I have to catch up with her.
We'll go
No,
then!
if
Be off with you!
Grumbug,
You
my friend,
man.
do what the heart wants.
He goes, we've become pretty good friends, and I really want to stay and help you guys, but I just need to see those beady little eyes again. And that musk, Gideon. Oh, the musk.
I can imagine.
Oh God, two
Gideon
mortals.
kind of rolls eyes. I can imagine the
He
musk.
goes, I came to tell you that I'm leaving for White Lake. I may be gone some time. If all goes well, we might even settle down and have a few little trollings.
Trolling.
Aw.
He goes, I'm sure you'll see me again one day, but for now I have to go.
Excellent, Grumbug. Well, I wish you great luck on your endeavors, my friend. Don't forget your friends, though, Grumbug. You started out as a mere mercenary, a sword for hire, but I'm proud to call you my friend, Grumbug.
He puts his hand firmly on your shoulder and goes, me too, me too. And then he nods at Lyra with a trolley smile.
She's
And then he goes, and then he kind of looks like he needs a wee at it, and then he's like, I need to go.
Bye,
And
Grumbug.
he turns around.
Godspeed.
He turns around, and Grundrick stood in the doorway, and he pushes Grundrick out the way, and you see him run down the corridor, these flowers like bursting off behind him, just going, I'm coming, Juma!
Aww.
And then he disappears into the distance.
Aw, that's so romantic.
Grumbug, you are...
I hate you, Pidge.
Grundrick, you are stood at the door with a letter you found on the floor.
He too has much
Found on the floor just in front of their door.
This is at your doorstep, by the way, Gideon, if you want to
Oh, yes.
take your mail.
God, Jared, you're bothering me at this ungodly hour. What?
It's 8 a.m.
Oh, God. Oh, the lights.
Not used to getting up this early.
God, no. I don't normally get up till about 10 o'clock. Okay, so Gideon looks at the letter.
It is a white letter. It's an envelope with a red seal on it, with the seal of Natured House.
Oh, this must be from Carib. Let's crack this baby open.
By the way, new chapter, people.
Oh, new chapter, get in.
Chapter what for?
So Gideon opens the letter, opens it up, reads it.
It says, I have news, my friends. I have news from my friend. She says the Greenvale Bastion has appeared within the Rulic Forest. Please come to Nature's House as soon as you can.
Oh,
we must move
God.
quickly before the tower vanishes again. And it's just signed by Carib.
Gideon looks at the letter, folds the letter up, puts it in his, nothing because he's just wearing boxes. Just holds it in his hand. Lyra, we've got to go.
Where?
What is it, my friend?
We've got to go. Oh, it's from Carib. We have a new mission. We have a new heading, a new quest. The tower that we've all been searching for with the Eye of Morkai has appeared again. We need to get to wherever the fuck this thing said, Vandus. We need to get to Vandus right away.
We must move with haste then.
Go on, wait here. We're gonna go get dressed.
Oh god, alright.
So-
I gotta have some breakfast first as well.
She throws toast.
You go upstairs, you get dressed, you have breakfast, and then you make your way to Nature's
Yep.
House.
Do
Right?
we have to roll healing surges?
Oh yes, D6 plus 2 for you two, and plus 1 for him.
Oh, it's a
4,
pretty
5.
dice.
So you have 5,
6,
you
woo!
have 6, and you have 6 as well.
Is that what that is? Surges.
Yes, surges will be surges. We don't have proper character sheets because James has run out of printing paper, which is nice.
Like how it's like, have you got a printer? You print
I don't own a printer. I'm poor. I have a very big imagination and very little else. Okay, so yeah. So you make your way to Natured House, yeah?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you arrive at Natured House, you find Carib in the living room, rifling through a load of old dusty books on the table. He sees you as you enter.
Hail and well met, Carib.
He says, come sit down.
Oh, go go and take a pew.
Take a what?
Take a pew.
A pew?
A pew.
A peek.
A pew. Taking a pew, like taking a seat.
A pew? Do you mean like...
How long have you lived in the town that we live in?
I've
I've
never
never heard of you.
Have you never heard of taking a pew?
only-
No.
Pew?
Yeah, that's the only kind of pew I've
It's,
heard of.
it's slang. Go on, take a pew.
Take a pew.
Okay.
I've never been in a
No.
church like I have.
Okay,
One time.
he goes, we don't have pews, but we have perfectly good chairs.
No, it's slang from
Okay. from another land.
From Evertime.
It's slang from Avatar, don't worry. Never mind. Just, I'm tired. I've just woken up.
So what is the name of this news, Coat?
A friend of mine, Idris.
Idris?
She has word from Greenvale.
Pretty name. Oh.
She has word from Vandus. The Greenvale Bastion has appeared in the forest nearby. This is good news. We were waiting for this. This is the perfect opportunity for us to try and enter the tower and find the Eye of Morkai. Vandus is 3 days' journey on here on foot. If you follow the northeast road, if you follow down the northeast road, it's straight along there. When you get there, go to the Firefly. It's a hunter's inn. Meet with Idris. She should give you a place to stay, and she'll give you a place to stay, and from there on, I'm not too sure what you should do. The research I've done on the Eye of Morkai and the tower, I've found nothing solid on why the tower vanishes, or why it moves around. My best bet is somewhere in the forest. It's my best bet that some power from within the forest is moving it around, while the tower itself is struggling to stay on our plane of existence and keeps facing back somewhere else. Ask the locals; they may know something more.
Excellent news. We will make haste.
I wish you good luck on your journey, friends.
Thanks.
Okay, so you guys set off.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's get our cart.
Okay.
Yep.
So you all meet up at the north gate, and you all meet up at the north gate. Lyra runs off, and she's like, "Wait a second." She runs off and comes back with a wooden trade cart, like a really.
It's
small
like a Gandalf cart.
Yeah, kind of.
Yes!
Basically just a travelling cart with a hairy pony at the front of it.
A pretty pony.
A pretty pony.
Has it got like a big floppy fringe?
Has it got a rainbow fringe? Is it?
My
Rainbow
fear's
dash.
here, the guy's there.
Yay!
Ems is a
I
brony.
am a brony!
And we're back in the room.
Oh, we're back in the room, and we've established that Ems is a brony.
Fuck yeah.
Doesn't matter. So yeah, Ems comes along on top of this this like black and just this simple wooden cart being pulled by this little pony.
Oh, this is hot.
It's an Upton pony. They're strong but not particularly
Fast.
fast. They're like long-haired ponies.
Like Shire horses.
Yeah, like Shire.
They're not meant for like speed, they're just meant for carting stuff around.
they're kind of mule horses.
Aww.
Yeah, so you
Ooh.
I'm okay, thanks, Ems. I'm really
you appear on the road with Emily's just trotted up with his Lyra's just trotted up with his cart.
What's up, man?
What do you want to do?
Pile in.
Stop showing things.
No!
Totally not showing James My Little Pony pornography.
Can you get off your phone, please? It's really distracting.
Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Dad.
Damn right.
Boy. Right, okay, so we start off on the journey.
Yep.
We've got our little... My Little Pony.
No, that's a pizza.
See, you know the song!
Everyone knows it.
Anyway, astronomy.
So, I take it Ems is driving the car.
Yeah, it's up to you who's driving.
I don't like horses.
There is room for 2 in the front and 2 in the back.
I'll just sit in the back chilling with some old Toby.
Right, I'll take the reins.
Just puffing away.
Excuse me. I've got the range.
Hang on,
The
you
back.
got a horse, haven't you?
Yeah, that's pretty
No,
cool.
the
No, the horse
pulling
is
the car.
tied to the front.
The
Oh,
car
right,
isn't.
you bought a car and your horse.
The car isn't
Right,
self-driving.
No, I thought you got a horse and a cart with a horse on
No,
it.
that is my horse.
Alright, that is yours. Fine, I'll just sit in the back with Gundry. I'll sit in the back with myself.
Gideon's gonna get his pipe out. We're gonna put some old Toby in it. He's just gonna start
So,
puffing away.
You have a pipe?
Yeah, I totally got a pipe. I took it. I
Yeah, he
got
took it
off
from
a
a
sailor.
sailor. So, you know this road is really commonly used as a trading route between the different cities, so not a lot of bad things go on there. It's actually protected by a highway guard, which patrol back and 2 in groups of 3 on horses. So, it's unlikely that anything bad's going to happen while you're on your way. So, for the entire first day, you travel down the road uninterrupted. Where's the coconuts? Get the coconuts.
Oh, the coconuts!
To the coconuts!
To the coconuts. Okay, so
We're going to travel down the road.
That's a bit back of
you're
Persephone.
gonna have to say stop. By the way.
Stop, please.
That didn't seem to work.
That was the horse slowing
Why did it
down.
start having like leg spasms?
No, because the horse is going like this.
Okay,
Let's slow down.
stop. Okay. Whatever. So, you travel along uninterrupted for the entire first day, and eventually night falls.
Night falls.
And dusk falls, and a large full moon rises. It's dusk, so it's like 7 p.m. But this moon's rising.
Gideon just
like,
goes.
This moon is
You know I'm afraid of
huge.
Yes.
This moon is huge. It like almost fills like your vision of the sky.
That is a
It's
big
massive.
moon.
Lyra gets taken back into the path where she sees Master Mojo.
Okay.
In a
So
long shadow.
as you're cloppeting along,
Oh, we stopped, haven't we?
no, you're still cloppeting along.
Oh, we're still
Oh,
going.
No, I just wanted you to stop doing that because it was annoying. It was like ruining my concentration. That's why I told you. Because I can't read
Do
the
it
thing.
quietly.
He's gonna start laughing.
Okay. You travel all day, and just after dusk, you begin to see a large building ahead of you. It's the size of a small manor house. It's made of whitewashed wood. There's a small patio outside of it, and it sits on the left-hand side of this crossroad. Opposite the manor house is this huge barn with an open front to it, and you can see that inside the barn it's full of other carts, and there's a stables next to it full of horses. It's like a trader's stop, like a resting place for different traders and stuff. So yeah, this huge manor house, you approach up to it, you see that there's a big, large wooden sign outside of the manor house over the door that says Hecate's Rest. And that's when you get your character sheet spattered with monster.
I'm
That
sure.
sounds.
You're welcome.
Not that kind
It's
of
monster
I
blood now.
poke my head through the front of the little
So yeah, you
net and poke to Lyra.
There's no net, it's just an open
it's
cart.
open
Is it
cart.
open cart, is
Yeah,
it?
it's like the
Oh.
ones you get like
It's
going through New
Gandalf's
York.
cart.
I looked at the wrong cart in the brochure, okay?
And you only just noticed this now?
I looked at the premium version.
So
Lyra
you get
drives.
to this big whitewashed manor house. It's got like 3 floors. There's a barn next to it and like a stables. It's at this crossroads. Yeah, it's called Hecate's Rest.
Lyra just parks up the car.
Okay.
Don't
as
go
you
anywhere.
You don't even have to suggest it.
as you park up, some guys come out. They take your horse into the thing. So they take your horse into the stables. Your cart into the thing. They charge you 10 gold for the
Cool.
night. So you.
I still don't know.
Oh, sorry, I need to write.
Haven't you still got like 2,000 gold or something?
No, I've
No,
used
she
the most
doesn't.
of it. I've
She's
got
got-
about 700.
She
Oh,
has
like 400.
349.
It's more than Gundrick and more than me.
I have
put
0
So
gold.
now I have 349.
No, you
Oh.
had 349. You now got 339.
I have exactly 0, and that was
So
having to
yeah,
sell stuff.
out. So you get the cart all the way, and you go towards Hecate's Rest. There's like some steps going up to like a patio that's got some 3 highway guards stood there. They're in leather armor. They have crossbows on their backs with bolts, and they all have a sword by their side. Their horses are tethered to the wall nearby. They look at you as you approach, but don't seem that interested in you.
Cool,
I
cool.
just go inside.
Let's go inside and
go
see what the
inside.
place is about.
Okay.
Let's get amongst it.
Okay, so
Pretty.
you enter a huge tavern floor, like the bottom floor of this manor house is converted into a tavern. It's actually relatively busy. There are large groups sat around different tables. Most of them look like common tradesmen. They're just taking the night's rest here before setting off again. There are a few small groups of people in armour that look like they're probably escorts to the caravans that go along. None of them look particularly shady, or none of them stare at you as you walk in. The only thing that looks kind of off about it is that there's a big group of 20 people off in the far right corner, all wearing bright blue robes.
The wizardly folk.
And they're next to the stairwell on the right hand side. There's a bar on the left hand wall. There's a tall orc woman who stands behind it, talking to some of the patrons. And there's a stairwell going up to, assumably, rooms. So, what do you want to do?
Can I do a perception test? How far away are the people, the big group of people in blue robes?
Well, you just walk through the door, so they're, I don't know, like 20 feet away.
20 feet.
It's
So,
a big place.
Yeah, it's a
Gundrick would go to the bar and get a drink, but he
Yeah.
has no gold, so.
I'll buy you a drink, Gunter.
Yeah!
Let's go get a beer. Let's go get a beer.
There we go. Good
Would you
idea.
like a drink, Lyra?
Yes,
Yes, please.
She's been driving
Gideon,
all day.
you-
I'll
you
go.
have 70 gold.
I thought I had 80.
70.
Oh right, okay. Fuck it, doesn't matter.
Just a cheap pint of mead.
I'll go up to someone. Hey and well met, barkeep.
She says, "Hello there, patron."
Hello there. Go on.
Oh, so tell me, what does this fine establishment serve in the drinks department then?
We have humble drinks, but they're all of the finest. They're made from the fields surrounding here.
Oh, that's nice.
By the way, your entire journey was just through these like alongside cornfields and
Yeah.
like around Upton Fields. It's called Upton Fields because it's just these massive fields, farming fields around it.
Okay, I will. How much for three mugs of mead?
15 gold.
You alright?
Each or?
No, for all 3.
All 3, excellent. Oh, there we
We're
go.
not extortionate here, young.
That's good to hear. Too many places like this take advantage of the weary traveller. Namely service stations in the UK. Bastards.
She goes, I have not heard of this UK. And then she uncorks a bottle with her teeth and pours out 3 mugs of mead.
Excellent. I'll hand over 15 gold.
Dankeschön.
So you take note of that on your sheet.
I think we should go and
Well
sit
then,
over.
friend.
We'll
She
go
goes,
sit
she
over.
goes, will you be staying the night?
I believe so. Yes.
How much is it?
He goes,
Excuse me.
he goes,
Hiccups.
a night in Hecate's Rest will be 30 gold per head.
Might as well get a good, get a
Yeah,
decent
that's not
night's sleep before because there's going to be some shit storms coming. So we might as well get a good night's sleep whilst we
Yeah,
can.
this is where Grundy goes, I wouldn't mind a decent night's rest for a change instead of sleeping on a wooden floor in a shack.
With rats nibbling at your
So,
toes.
Are you paying?
Yeah,
for
well,
breakfast?
I'm not paying for everybody
Who's
though.
paying Grundrick's share?
Oh
Grundrick
shit,
can't pay.
Grundy's got no money. Go on, Larry, you got like 400
Yeah, would you
gold.
like me to pay for you? Ask me. Go on, ask me.
Could you please pay for me, Lyra?
Yes, but
Of course, any bounty I find on this travelling adventure of ours, I will share and partake.
Oh,
Excellent, that's
One,
good to
all
hear.
for one and one for all, I say.
Okay, so you hand her some gold. She hands you 3 room.
Wow, Gundrick stopped being a miserable bastard all of a sudden.
She
What's
hands
wrong with
she
me?
hands you 3 room keys. It looks like you're all next to each other.
Excellent.
she expects
Right, let's-
10% interest, by the way.
No.
No.
Okay,
This is
so let's go take a peek next, like, close vicinity to the people that are wearing the blue.
Wait,
So
how
you-
much have
so
I
you
paid?
take-
60.
Well, there's 20 guys, so they're taking up
Yeah,
like
90.
5 tables in the corner.
Well, we'll just sit near,
Oh, no,
nearish
okay,
them so
yeah,
that we can
60.
like
Okay.
overhear. I want to hear what they're saying.
249.
Okay, so you sit at this table, the 3 of you, with your back to these guys, Gideon.
Yeah.
Do a perception check to see if you can.
I'm gonna use the coconuts to roll dice in.
That's a good idea.
Hang on.
I don't know why,
Wait
but
a
it's a good
second.
idea. Not a good idea.
Damn coconuts!
You try your hardest, but only manage to overhear. Just talks about how the journey here was.
Lyra walks over.
Are we near? Are we
You
near?
do hear that.
Because you're like leaning back.
You do hear that they all seem to be human.
Oh.
They all sound human. You can't hear any like dragonkin or orcish voices amongst them, but that you can't work out exactly what they're saying.
Already looking over in interest.
No, like they're like sat to like 5 a table and they're just drinking.
Are they old? Are they young?
You can't see
Oh,
very well
right.
because they're all wearing these blue robes with blue hoods.
Oh, they got hoods up.
They're all
Oh.
wearing blue robes with blue hoods. None of them seem to have staffs or anything with them.
Not wizard.
They all have their own little personal bags.
Can you feel wizard
yeah.
energy coming?
Yeah, can I do an arcana check? See if I can feel any magicalness of them.
Yeah.
You know how well we can do that.
Down coconut is going to be the curse.
Oh,
Ha
Or not. 18.
You feel no magical energies coming from any of them, but one of them, who's in the very furthest far, like literally in the corner of the room, you feel magical energies coming from his bag.
oh.
Oh, I bought a new bag of holding as well, didn't I?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
By the way, Gundrick and Lyra can also do perception checks if you want to try and listen in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm always curious.
Bit of eavesdropping. I ain't been dropping.
18.
Oh, Gundrick is.
I ain't been dropping the eaves.
So,
I have a very good perception.
You've been dropping them
I'm
eaves,
perception
Mr.
of 5.
you
Gunter.
realise that Gideon's
Oh,
like
he's
trying.
not
He's like you're trying to talk to him. And he's just got this really weird look on his face. Like you can tell he's ignoring you and trying to listen to the guys behind. And Gundrick overhears that they keep talking about the god Astoria.
Historian.
Astoria.
Astoria.
They keep talking about the god of Astoria and something called a silver moon seance.
Can I do a an historian
but-
check?
You
If
can
I've
do
got a decent historian,
You
I've
can do
got a
it. You can do
historian.
Historia to see if you know what
I
Astoria
would like
is,
to
or the
do-
silver moon seance.
Yeah, I'll do it as well.
12 plus
You didn't hear this.
12
Lyra
plus
did.
5.
Oh, do you
so
know?
I have historian of 5, so.
Do you?
So I think so. It's 5. One's 2 and one's 5. In
Hey,
perception, I
minus.
think is 5. My story, I think, is a positive as well.
Your Astoria is 5.
Yeah.
Grundrick knows that Astoria is the human god of the stars.
Okay.
He knows that priests of Astoria are used as soothsayers by lords and people around, and they basically wander around giving services of telling the future and telling what.
Oh, so they can
stars hold
divinate
in
stuff.
Yeah,
They're divinators.
they're soothsayers.
Are you gonna? Is Gundrick
And
convey
people
that
who try
information
to see
to
the
us?
future by
Ah.
reading certain things.
So they're followers of the
They're,
god of
as far as you can tell, they're followers of Astoria. You know that the blue robes are
Yeah.
also a patented thing of Astoria.
These folk are followers of a story.
What did you roll? 12?
12 plus 5, yeah.
17. You don't actually know what the Silver Moon Seance is, though.
Yeah. They're talking about some Silver Moon Seance. They are followers of Astoria, the god of the stars.
I can't say I know too much about the.
It's one of your human
divination.
gods, but
You can do his story test to see if you know.
completely lost interest now because
I-
zero faith.
I worship no god, my friend. I merely respect my own powers.
I only praise the Allfathers, but these human gods have no
Who the
appeal to me.
fuck are they? Oh, sorry. The Allfathers.
Sorry, you can swear. It's my channel.
The dwarven
Fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck.
They're my gods, Lyra.
Yeah.
The ancestors, of course.
Oh.
But divination. Maybe someone could actually. Maybe we could strike up a conversation and get them to divine us our future.
You can do a Historia check when he mentions Astoria
Okay.
to see if you know anything about that god.
8. That's
Uh,
probably.
Ooh.
Yeah, you doubt.
You have
Yeah,
a
I have
mind.
plus 5. So.
It makes sense because Gideon's a wizard.
Yeah, you don't know.
He doesn't do anything. With
Lyra,
gods.
do you want to see if you know anything about Astoria?
Sure. What's my thing? I
Um,
think it's like minus
14.
Get a 20.
16. So
Two.
2.
You have heard of Astoria and you know he's the god of the stars, but that's it.
She doesn't care. She doesn't really care about gods or anything like that.
Yeah, so you're just sat there drinking.
I lost the faith.
Perhaps they're on the same quest as us
I
to
earned the
locate
faith
this
and then I
tower.
lost the faith.
That was
I
a
highly
I'm
doubt
just
it.
trying to think.
For ones who foresee the future, a orb that will give them their desire if they hold it upon it. They may want to know or...
Yes, but I don't see how that would help in divining the future. That would merely only help to locate things that they desire.
We make our own destinies, blah blah blah.
I always believe we make our own destiny.
M's is a Sarah Connor.
As you're talking, a group of 5 of them get up and make their way and take new seats at the bar. The rest of them just seem to be chatting, drinking, having a good old time.
Gideon finishes off his mead and goes back to the bar.
Okay.
So Gideon goes over to the bar.
You go to the bar. The orc woman's just messing with the barrels.
Gideon will just like order another mead for himself, and
5 gold?
whilst he's getting whilst he's getting getting that all sorted, he's going to turn to the guys. What did he say? What did he say they were? They
Astoria.
They're just the
Pri-
humans
priests.
in.
the priests or
You don't know.
Well,
You found no
they're
magic coming
followers.
from.
no. But what did you say that they were? I forgot.
Followers.
They're
of
followers.
Astoria.
Followers.
Sorry.
Followers. So I'll turn to one of them and go. So
Hello, my bed.
hail and well met. You must be followers of Astoria by those blue robes.
You are wearing blue robes as well. Just noted.
I am not. I am a wizard.
He goes. Yes, indeed we are. He's like a middle-aged man.
He's a middle-aged man.
No real distinguishing features.
Followers of Astoria, you are somewhat skilled, would you say, in the art of divination?
And he goes, our priests can be, yes.
We are me and my companions. We would be wondering if possibly you could do us a service and divine our future for us, if that is at all possible. If that is something that you would
He goes,
offer.
if you were to find a priest of Astoria, and you may very well be able to do that.
Are none of your number among you a priest?
He goes, our leader is a priest, but he is occupied with tonight's seance.
Oh, it's a seance? Tell me more, friend.
Ah, tonight is the night of the silver moon. You may have seen it outside.
Yes, it is quite magnificent, I must say.
The first full moon of summer is a very powerful time for followers of Astoria. Every year we do a ritual called the Silver Moon Seance, and we summon an effigy of Astoria, and he tells us what the year holds for each of us.
Ah, right. So it's kind of like a glimpse into your. It is a glimpse into your own futures, then, in order to make sure you're on the true and steady path.
It is the path that Astoria has chosen for us.
I can't interrupt, can I?
No.
No,
Well,
'cause-
you can walk over there if you want to. Just like, Gideon, you got any more drinks yet?
Buy your own. I'm running low on money, Lyra.
She doesn't want to drink. She's
Yeah,
abstaining
Gundryk's like,
from.
go on. Go on.
Go
you know you want
on.
to.
She's
go
abstaining.
on.
There's no.
Go on, Lyra.
After she
God.
lost all the money, no.
You're not gonna lose it again. Pidge isn't that mean. Or is he?
That face.
Dun, dun, dun.
Pidge says whilst chewing some chicken, whilst drinking some Lucozade and just smirking.
Well, what do you want to do?
Come on, Ems. I'm fresh out of
I would
ideas.
like to know
You're not
if we will be able to join this seance.
No, I can't.
You-
Fine,
you-
I'm just
find
gonna
out.
You
see
can come over and ask.
Gideon's
Yeah,
just
okay, Gundryk's gonna waddle over to waddle over. He's gonna waddle over.
Alright, should we make this easy? Gideon goes back to the group, tells them what that guy just said,
Yeah.
and you all decide to walk over there,
Yeah.
okay?
Sure.
Okay, so you're all at the bar with this guy, yeah?
Yeah.
And 4 of his mates.
So Gideon here tells me you're having a seance tonight to find out your futures. Your
Yeah. He goes, yes, this is a very important night to us.
Okay, this is what I wanted to ask. Is it just for the followers of Astoria, or is anyone welcome to the seance?
And he goes, well, we have gathered here from the towns nearby, as followers of Astoria, to feel Astoria's grace and let us know what the future has to us. But those not following Astoria could take part, and we hope that you too would become firm believers of the Star God.
I'm very intrigued, actually, friend. As a wizard, my life is dedicated to learning more about the arcane arts, and this is something that I've not really touched upon in my travels. It would be of most benefit to me to at least observe, if that would be quite all right.
The gods Gideon can
He
be
goes,
powerful allies.
well, I am not the leader of our coven. I do not have the ability to let you into the seance. But if you talk to our leader, Tarkos, he may be able to
Thank you very much.
let you watch.
She kind of just pushes Gideon, just like, go ahead. You're the
Tarkos, that's his
charismatic
name.
man.
Okay, so I'll go over to
You notice that the guy in the corner who had the bag that you felt magical energy from, his blue robe has a golden trim, and he's actually an elf.
Oh.
Yay. All of us.
Hail and well met, friend.
So you just walk through the crowd and go to the...
Well, I'm not gonna just like barge my way through. I'll just
I
kind
know
of.
they're all sat at different tables.
I'll just like catch his eye. Hail and well met, friend. You must be Targos.
He goes, I am, and who are you?
My name is Gideon Morningwood. I was talking with your associate over there at the bar, and I'm quite intrigued as to this Silver Moon seance that you and your fellowship might be engaging in tonight.
He goes, yes, it's a beautiful night for the seance.
Indeed, I mean, the moon is quite magnificent tonight. I was maybe would it be permitted if I observe? I'm a wizard, you see, and as such, I've dedicated my life to the arcane arts, big and small. Would I possibly be able to observe or even take part in this seance, just to gain more personal knowledge and to just so that I can log it down as something that I have seen?
He says, this is a very important night for us, and it is not for non-followers of Astoria to join. If you want to follow the path of the Star God, go to one of his temples, and you can begin your pilgrimage there.
No, can I not merely observe?
He says, all the men here have gathered from the different towns. They have waited a long time for this night. It is not for people who have just heard about our God to take part in the seance.
Charisma check.
Charisma check.
That is a 4 balls.
Yeah, even with your improved charisma, you still
It
managed
would
to
have been a
fail.
50. It would have been an 18.
You try to convince him, and he goes, I'm afraid that it is a very special night for us, and we cannot let outsiders.
Fair enough, my friend.
Me being a dwarf, I'm going to try and convince him. If I can convince an elf being a dwarf, I'm going to laugh.
Go on, you have 3 charisma.
No.
He's well offended that
yeah.
he's put it into
Well, I am a
the
dwarf. I
He
don't
actually seems slightly insulted that you...
yeah, that's amusing.
Apologies, my dwarf friend.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
he's had a little bit too much meat. Fuck off, Gondry.
So-
I don't want to see some elven god anyway.
Gundryk leaves and goes and sits down. Lyra walks over, sits next to him, and tries to subtly convince him.
Unzips the cleavage.
She doesn't have a zipper!
Go on.
In my mind, it does.
10
Oh,
plus 3
Oh,
plus 2.
oh,
you actually do.
Yes!
He says, well, you are an elf, and it's very rare I get to spend time with people of my own race. Astoria is, after all, a human god. If you wish, you and your friends can watch the seance tonight.
He wants him to come as
Please
well.
keep that dwarf away from us.
Oh.
Oh, I'm not invited then.
No
Yes.
bite.
He goes, he may watch as long as he does not interfere.
Don't interfere,
You
Gundry.
have to sit
I
there.
won't interfere, I'll just watch.
I'll just cast hold person on you.
Probably won't learn anything though.
Yes. We will start tonight at midnight.
Oh,
Excellent.
So do you guys just want to wait till
Yeah,
midnight?
we'll wait
I'm gonna
around.
sit with the.
Well, I can only drink as much as Lyra buys me, so.
Okay, you lost 5 gold when you got
Yeah, I've got another mug of genie. I'm just like supping it.
I guess
Can
I'm
I do a
just
charisma
gonna-
check to try and convince Lyra to buy me more gold? Buy me more meat?
Yeah,
meat.
sure.
Not really.
Aww.
You can just ask her.
Can I have more meat?
Try and convince me.
Do I have to? Yeah,
Yes.
after all, she's
Yes.
asking. I have to
Come on
do.
then.
I have to.
You need a 15.
Plus 5. Plus 2.
He's
Great.
becoming the
Plus 3.
scroungiest
13,
dwarf
14.
ever.
Oh, I just failed.
No.
Nope.
Oh well.
Gundry, scroungy dwarf.
You can sit with Gundrick, and I'm gonna sit with Tarkus.
Yeah,
and
fuck
ask
it.
him
I'll
about-
sit with Gundry. Come
You
on.
got any
sit.
gold?
I already bought you a drink.
Okay, so you spend a while.
Everyone gets one.
You spend a while talking.
Not enough.
Tarkus actually gets Gideon and Lyra their own blue robes to put on.
Ah,
Sweet.
excellent. Aww.
They say they don't have any in Grundrick's size.
His face.
Racist.
In like an obviously insulting way.
Yeah.
That's
just racist.
And as midnight comes around, they all begin to pour outside, some of them lighting torches as they get to the end. Tarkus kind of stands up and goes, "Come on everybody, it's time." It's outside.
Don't worry about a blue robe anyway. Who wants a blue robe?
Oh, good.
My armor is fine.
Okay, so you guys go now?
Yes.
Okay, so at midnight, the group all leave. Some with torches like scattered between them, and they all leave in this big line, just chatting away. They go into one of the cornfields, and they come to like a big clearing. And let me just find it. Tarkus tells everybody to get into a big circle, so you all get into this giant circle around the center. He then begins to set up the ritual. He places a large silver platter on the floor, which is what Gideon felt the magical energy coming from. It's got-
Fascinating.
It's got all these engravings. He then takes a flask from his bag and pours this really sweet smelling liqueur into the bowl. He then takes several dried herbs and starts sprinkling them into the platter and like whirls it around in his hands. And finally, he takes a single bone, like a small bone, and he throws that into the center with a splash. The rest of the cultists form a circle you're part of, and they begin to chant.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
Not in that manner. Tarkus gets on his knees in the center of the circle, and he begins to chant. Everybody's chanting gets louder and louder, and eventually Tarkus stands and throws something else into the plaster, like some kind of dust, and these blue flames shoot high up into the air and into the sky. The chanting suddenly deadly silent. The cultists, they all look up at the moon with like an anticipation, and silence falls.
Oh, I did a little burp. A little baby burp.
And then a single wide shaft of light flies out of the sky and lands in the silver platter, extinguishing the flames. The light is blinding for a moment, and when you open your eyes, the light is gone and replaced with a creature of light. It is a 6-winged, beautiful, glistening butterfly. The moonlight streams through it, and it sends these like disco ball style sparkles all around it.
Hey, Dark Souls.
Yes.
Really butterfly, Dark Souls.
That's not what this music's for at all. But they don't have 6 wings. Sparkling light, and like as it shape like gently wafts its wings, all this like sparkling dust pours out of it. Tarkus stands up and raises his hands, and he says, "Oh, great creature of starlight, we, the faithful and humble followers of Astoria, beseech you. you shine your light down upon us and show us the guidance of Astoria. The creature of light begins to pulse brighter and brighter, and the light shines brightly all around it, and suddenly with a flash, it blinds you all. Everybody roll a d20.
Oh shit.
Wait, no, do it individually.
Oh.
8.
You've got an 8. Grundrick. 8.
Five.
If that was going to be an 8, then I would have
Okay.
pissed myself
Oh,
off.
yeah.
Well, there's 20 different results that I actually wrote. So.
Oh no! Oh no!
Gideon and Grundrick, you see yourself in a dark labyrinth of winding halls and terrible enemies.
Oh.
You place your hand onto a wall and a door appears before you. Like you just make a door in this labyrinth. You open up the door and you exit the labyrinth through blinding light. Astoria has seen that this year you will learn that there is always another path. You each gain D3 Dungeoneering.
Oh, sweet!
Gideon gains 3. And
Oh, I
Grundrick
can't
gains
even change it,
2.
you're going to change it.
No,
haven't you?
I'll-
I have a sick dungeoneering skill anyway.
Gideon, sorry, what was it? Gideon gained 3.
I gained 2.
So Gideon's on it -3 now. And you gained 2, was it, Grundrick?
Yeah, 2.
You're now at 12.
Woohoo! I have 12 dungeoneering skill. I
And
know how.
Lyra, what did you get?
5.
5.
Oh, I feel like it's bad.
Only 1 is bad, really.
Okay, good.
You are blinded for life.
I know, yeah.
You see yourself as a child climbing a vast tree. As you reach the top, the tree grows even higher. But you persevere and eventually reach the top and see a golden rising sun on the horizon.
Oh.
Astoria sees that this year, through perseveration, you will grow to new heights. Inspired, you gain D3 Nerve.
Ooh.
Oh, that's good. That's actually really good. 3.
Free
You gain
nerve.
D3 Nerve.
Okay, good.
Why? What is your nerve? Is it pretty bad or?
It's okay, but I am scared
She's
of
a
a lot of
bit.
things.
She's a bit skittish.
She's just doubled it. That's what it is.
Ah.
Yeah, she's a bit fearful.
I just got even more
She's up the
knowledgeable
dog.
of how to live underground.
She's scared of quite a few things, more so than most people.
You open your eyes, filled with the light of Astoria, and the butterfly begins to ascend towards the giant silver moon and eventually vanishes into it.
Aw, keep her
Half of me was expecting that to be some sort of demon.
Yeah,
They
no,
thought
I
it
was like,
Astoria,
this is a bit
and it
sinister.
isn't
Oh, it's
Astoria.
not.
Yeah. I was like,
That's what you meant to think. I was
You
like,
should have made them a bit more sinister then.
they were, but you asked,
I mean, it was creepy. It
you
was
asked the
angry.
right questions. You asked the right questions and they kind of just told you what it was, but that could have all been a lie.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Could have been some sort of weird leech.
Sweet, well, that's a nice little buff, nice little
With-
boost.
With the seance over, the people in the blue robes just kind of walk up to each other and they're like, "Oh, what did you see? What did I see?" And it's like, "I saw myself with a fish as a foot."
Fish is a
Just
foot.
things like that.
She says I have to go looking
And
for
eventually everyone seems really happy. Tarkus kind of packs up the silver bowl and they all head back to Hecate's Rest. And after a few more hours of drinking, all drip off up to their bedrooms and take rest.
Yep.
I think I'll do fall suit and go.
That was simply
I
amazing.
feel
By the
so
way,
much
by the
braver.
way, Gideon's bought a little book. Has a little blank journal that he got from like a shop. And Gideon's gonna like start scribbling stuff in it.
Dear diary,
Okay.
today.
Like notes, just like collective notes of
Today I
what
learned how
I've
to dig
seen
a hole.
in, like,
Diggy diggy hoo.
So you guys rest up,
Diggy diggy
yeah?
hoo.
Roll your healing surges. D6 plus 1 you did eat.
4,
So
5.
we'll say you ate.
5.
5, and
Ooh,
6.
6 again. That's 6 again.
So the sun rises on the next morning, and you make your way outside. Many of the traders who were in the tavern have already left. You can't see any of the followers of Astoria around. There's a few people down at Hecate's Rest still having breakfast in the inn. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, let's
Let's
get
see.
moving.
Shall we depart?
So you go to the stables. You get what's the horse's name?
Persephone.
Persephone, and your cart back.
Or
And,
Let
if
us
you want
make
to call
haste.
her, like a nickname, you can
P-Dog.
call her
and do you
Persephone.
want to get your coconuts?
Flash.
No.
So, are we setting off yet?
And you head off down the road.
Way faster than I was. Okay.
No, that's okay. Hang on. What kind of pace?
Right, pass it in.
She's a mule.
Go on, then. You can have the coconuts then.
That's
Okay.
better. It's playing a cart, remember?
Oh yeah, true.
And she's only a little pony.
Okay, so
I call
okay.
her Percy.
So the sun rises, you carry on down the road, straight towards Vandus. You know you're on the right path because there was a sign at Hectator S saying, go this way. Again, the day is fine in the sun. It shines brightly down upon you through almost cloudless skies. It's very hot today because it is like the beginning of summer.
Of course.
You carry on down the road, passing more and more fields, and the road actually becomes elevated. Like you're on a mound of dirt with a road going on it, and like on either side there's like sheer drops with fields. Like some fields are wheat, some are
Sounds like a
strawberry
dirt
fields,
bridge
some are small.
kind of thing.
Kind of.
It's kind of just a raised road with like dugout farms, farmlands on either side. But that goes on for like miles.
Jesus.
So yeah, you go on unhindered. You pass a few other traders, and they just nod to you as they happily clock in the opposite direction to you. And eventually night falls, and the moon rises.
Do you know what this reminds me of? This little bit. This reminds me of on The Hobbit, where Bilbo's running for the Shire, and they're, where are you going? I'm going on an adventure. I'm going on an adventure.
So the sun has just set. You're still on the road. There's nothing around you other than fields and fields and fields of different things. Do you want to set up camp, or do you want
Yes,
to
I think we should set up camp. Let's go and get some.
Yep.
Okay, so your options are there are some small grasslands nearby, which are like fields that are unused, or they like have grazing animals that will be taken in for the night. So you could set up camp in those fields. You could do it on the road. There's a wheat field next to you that's like overhead height wheat.
To the grasslands.
Then with some wheat fields that come to like knee height. There are some cornfields, which are huge cornfields,
Don't go to the tall grass.
and there's also a small orchard as well nearby.
Oh, an orchard, that sounds nice.
That's fine.
Nice little orchard.
So do you want to go to the grasslands, the road, the wheat, the corn, or the
Grasslands.
orchard?
Go to grasslands, that's got the best view. That's got the best view for.
Yeah,
You'll
we'll go
see
to the
anything coming.
grasslands. Yeah.
So you find a place where the slope isn't very steep, and you take
Can
your
I set
cart
up a
off.
fireplace?
There's no point. I can just make a fire.
Yeah, you
Make a fire, and how's your take first
Oh,
watch?
I can just conjure fire. I can just sustain it.
Well,
You
then.
can't sustain all night. You're
Is
asleep.
there a small
Maybe
fire?
I-
Wizard.
You can't cast fire while you're asleep.
You'll have
Fine then.
you'll have to
Em's
find
get some
something you
sticks.
can
Em's gonna find some sticks. Then.
So you take your carts and you go down to these grasslands, just the corner of the grasslands, right near the road.
Yeah.
Or do you want to go further into the grasslands so you
No,
can
near,
just see
near the road. Near the road.
Okay.
You go into the orchard. There's loads of dry wood on the ground. It's actually full of ripe apples as well.
Oh,
Get some of them, alright?
yeah, we'll scrump some apples.
Something for the road.
Yeah, you scrump a few apples. They taste delicious. They're like
Actually,
they're like perfectly in prime. You set up your camp. You don't have tents or anything, so I'm guessing you just sleep in the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
In the
yeah.
cart. You set up a small fire with the twigs. Gideon flames it. Yeah, and you
Flame
guys go to sleep. Is anyone do you want to set up anything before you all go to sleep? Anyone standing lookout? Anyone wanna
I'll offer to watch lookout.
do
Okay.
anything? Do you want to unbridle the horse and let it graze? Anything like that?
I'm gonna.
Get some of the
upright-
horse
I'm
equal
gonna
to
take her off the cart, but I'm gonna use my rope to kind of tie her to
Like
it. but
tether
just
her to it,
yeah,
okay.
just so she's got a little bit of grazing.
Okay, so
to go
Grundrick, you're you say you're keeping watch?
I'll keep first watch. I'll keep first watch.
Okay, so you need a full 6 hours rest to be fully rested. So do you want to take 3 and somebody else take 3?
Yeah.
So
You
who's
want
taking
to
the
set
second
watch?
watch?
I'll do it.
Okay.
She's a bit nervous about Percy.
So
Twilight
Gideon and Lyra go to sleep. Did you say in the cart?
Yeah, why not?
In the cart, Grundrick
That's like sort of walk around in the
Just chilling.
circles the cart, pats your pony every now and then. Not in that way.
Has the
For a
pony.
And do a perception check, please. 19. You hear howling coming from
That wakes Lyra up. She's like attuned to that kind of stuff.
Okay, I'll. Does it wake her up?
No, it doesn't wake anyone.
Right.
Like really far in the distance. You just
Oh
hear-
right. Oh, I'm like wolves.
Yeah.
So I'm not too fussed. I'll just
and-
carry on my watch.
nothing happened. And you hear some rustling in the trees, and you're like, "What was that?" But it's like just a bird. Like every now and then you see rabbits like popping out of burrows on the roadside, and you're like, "Oh, it's a cute little rabbit," and then he goes, "Ah!" and runs back in the house. That's generally all that happens. Your shift ends, and Lyra, you can wake Lyra up now if you want to.
Yeah. Okay, I'll get in the back of the cat and then sort of like prod Lyra. Lyra, Lyra, you're awake. Gee, why are you awake? We meant to be sleeping.
Yeah, not very well.
Your watch.
Thanks. She hops off. She goes over to Percy and goes, "Oh, you don't go away for you."
He'd be asleep as a horse.
Okay.
I'm just gonna snore now.
Lyra, can you do a perception check?
I won't see anything, and I'll get eaten alive by an 8.
Okay.
So I get 12.
What's your
12.
Yeah, I hear it, she doesn't see it, and then I hear it.
Hear the sound of an elf being disemboweled.
Lyra doesn't see anything at all.
Okay, I'm useless.
But eventually she hears coming from down the road. And it's getting louder.
She should be able to see.
And there's a
options
lot
in her
of.
eyes.
She can't see anything.
So you can hear a lot. She can hear a
So
lot
I
of
can
growling.
hear things.
No, like this. Basically, you're in a
Growling.
grassland. In front of you, there's an orchard to one side. There's a huge mound which the road goes up, and you can't see anything on the other side.
But all she hears growling.
And she just hears this like deep growling
What would you like to do?
coming from.
Roderick! Gideon!
Yes, bruh.
There's something coming!
Is there really?
Wake up!
We'll say you have the same healing surgery, seeing as you did nothing today.
Yeah,
when you sit on the cart.
Ugh.
And as you, like, literally as you get up and rub your eyes, this huge pack of wolves comes running over the hill towards you all.
Okay.
And Crunch's goes,
And when I say a huge pack of wolves, I mean 30 wolves.
What?
Bruh.
They all come, like, pouring over the hill towards you, and one, like, he's like 3 times the size of all the other wolves. He's pitch black, and he stands on the top of the hill and just goes, and more wolves start pouring.
Gideon is going to take the initiative, and Gideon is going to yell, "Everybody, shield your eyes!" and just go get his staff and just go and bound light and just cast a massive bright blast of light.
Your horse panics
Oh
and tries to bolt down the grasslands, and because it's tied to your cart tips over, throwing you all down. You all take D3 damage. Gideon takes 3. Lyra takes 3. Gundrick takes 3. Because you've all been thrown off the... Oh no, you went on the cart. Lyra takes nothing.
So I'll still cast this epic bright, sustained blast of light.
The walls begin to circle you.
Okay, I'm gonna take the axe and shield, whack a shield out.
Okay.
Gideon is
Back to back, people, back to back.
back to back. Gideon is going to
Make a
cast
circle of
dual sparks because he's got epic damage now.
Yeah, and you can't shock us because you'd be firing into the walls and we aren't in the direction of the walls.
Which staff are you using?
Omnimental.
Remember, you are now a
Reckless wizard.
reckless wizard.
So Gideon's like, finally.
Now it's time to find out the power.
Finally a test.
Well, your first action is going to be to stand up because you just got knocked over.
Yeah.
So you stand up and you sparks.
Yep. I'll spark.
Okay, you get +3.
13.
+3 to the roll.
Yeah. Okay, you don't get your arc anymore.
78, 9, 20.
You smack a wolf in the side with lightning.
And it does. So it does.
It now does D6 + 9.
D6 + 9. Oh, 8. 10.
10,
The wolf goes and falls to the side and begins to smolder.
You kill the wolf in one shot.
And as you do that, the wolves begin to pour in towards you.
Oh, fucking hell, I hate
Gundrick.
Everybody, stay tight.
Gundrick and Lyra haven't taken a move yet, so you can.
Yeah, all I've done is got my axe.
So you just stand up and draw your weapons.
Yeah.
Okay. Lyra, what do you want to do?
Bring out my thing. Fire, lightning, frightening.
Frightening blades.
Frightening
Yeah,
blades!
Okay. Do you want to countercharge these wolves, or do you want to? You still have an action left, so you can.
Wait for them to come out.
I've got an action left.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay
What?
in the
I've got an action
circle.
left.
then.
No, no. Your first was to get up, second was to draw your weapons.
Yeah, alright, tell them my
So
axe.
she drew a weapon,
Yeah,
and has
yeah.
an action left.
I'm just gonna kind of back up closer to those two, I guess. Just like,
So you all basically get your backs to the
Each other.
the
To
top
each
of
other,
the
yeah.
car.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 of the wolves, you hear lashing at something in the distance, like behind the cart.
That's not good, the horse is getting...
no, it's not. Ew.
pretty good.
You took his wings off. That's what you did. That's his body on my leg.
Ew.
It's like completely owned him off.
Ew.
And you hear a horse go.
I suppose you kill Percy.
Told you.
I'm gonna actually kill you. Don't kill Percy!
Wait, that was.
Oh my god, it's getting absolutely dragged down by his wolves.
Oh, that's getting so munched on. Oh, I'm laughing. You have to walk if you get
We're walking the rest of the way.
So, 5 wolves jump up at Grundrick. Your fortitude's 20 with your shield.
Yep.
You, all of them like bounce off your shield and armor like they're gnawing at your legs and you're kicking them away. One of them gets over your shield and starts biting at your face. You got a 19, you need a 20 to shield it. No.
No.
So he gets a big chomp in on your head and does 4 damage. 5 of them start to leap at Lyra. What's your fortitude?
Oh, one of them got critical.
13.
Oh.
And one of them got an epic fail.
Yeah, one of them like stumbles over as it's charging towards you, and all the others hit you. So 3 of them lunge up at you and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the one that gets a crit bites around your neck and does 2, 3, 5 damage to you. 5 of them go towards Gideon.
Ah!
So that's 50. No, there's 30 of them.
Oh shit!
50. Yeah. 5 of them go towards Gideon. One of them trips as it's going towards you. One of them just lashes at you. You move your arm out of the way. 2 of them get to your legs, and one of them gets to your hips.
Ow!
And you take wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, holy fuck! That's not
And
good.
the big wolf that stood at the top just goes, "Arr!" and he's just growling at you.
I'm gonna hit back now.
Gideon
I'm
is
so
going
hit back
to
now.
cast his
Wait,
daily.
That was,
What?
isn't that 30 of them?
Yeah.
There's only 15 attack.
He killed one. 3 of them killed. They didn't kill. They went to attack the horse, and 1 of them stood up on the roof.
Gideon's going to cast his daily. Ice Storm.
Ice storm.
Ah!
Okay, so
Boosh!
roll,
That's the one action.
roll 15 d20s.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Right, roll them in here.
4,
It's not really going to
5,
roll.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
So anything 9 or above hits one.
So, I'll take out the misses. Miss, miss, miss. 9 or above.
9 or above hits one. That was a hit, I think.
Yeah.
So you hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You hit 8 of them with ice storm. I totally forget what this does.
Because I use it so rarely.
D6 damage to each one.
D6 damage. It's not D6 plus anything because I'm reckless.
No.
It's a daily.
Yeah.
So,
This is scary.
how am I, how many do you say?
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
8, 0, 8,
5,
8,
6,
D6.
7, 8.
and each one represents a wolf.
Yeah. We'll say the ones that are attacking you were the first ones hit. Right, so... Right, this is going to be a nightmare for me. So 2 of them take... 1 of them takes 6, 1 of them takes... 2 of them take 5. None of them take 4, 2 of them take 3. And 1 of them takes 2. And 2 of them take 1. See if you hit Grundrick.
They're stood back to back, it's gonna
Hits everything around you. They're stood next to you.
Yeah, but you said it hits everything.
Around you. Within 5 feet of you.
Are we
It's a
talking
5
out from me, or is there an
It's
area
a 5
around
foot
me?
bubble around you.
Yeah, but how big is this bubble?
5 foot. They're
No,
stood
they
right
actually
next to you.
everything around you for 5 meters.
You're the only
Oh, so I'm the only one that's protected against.
You're
Yeah.
the centre
Oh,
of it.
it
and
is.
this
Ah,
5
right.
foot
So-
tornado
I-
of light.
So it's going to hit the
thought
horse
that
as
it
well
was-
then?
No, the horses ran off into
I
the
thought
fire.
that it was like there was. You know, imagine
thought it
a
was getting
tornado
attacked
of
by
ice with me at the centre of it, because in the eye of the storm there's nothing.
Yeah, you're immune to it.
Yeah, I know,
These 2 are next to
I
you.
know, but I'm just explaining to
Oh,
you
right.
what
You thought they were in the eye.
I thought that they were in the eye.
You're
with me,
basically
so-
conjuring
Because
a
otherwise
storm
you wouldn't hit the
direction
wolves.
all
They're
right
also
shots.
right next to you.
Well, I thought I was going to hit the wolves that are running around as well.
There are none running around. They all ran in at you.
Oh, did they?
3 ran off into the darkness, and you heard them gnawing at a horse.
Right.
5 went at each of you, so that's 18. You killed one, and there's a big one on the
Oh, right, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So do I hit Lyra? No.
No. And
Do I
Gundry?
hit Gundry? No.
No. You both weather the ice storm.
Yeah.
Your guys' turns.
I've got one more turn.
Lyra, would you like to
No,
go
that's a
first?
full action for you.
Oh, is it 2?
Yeah. You take a turn to like start summoning the thing, and then you blast it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and hit. I'm gonna smack a wolf.
Okay.
Die to me, die to me, die to me, die to me.
Oh shit, sorry, I kind of like
You
moved
kind of
them
put them
all.
all over there. Yeah, I'll lash out at a wolf.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
Boot it in the face.
D6 plus 2. So 3.
3.
And then I'll hit them. I'll hit the same wolf
Yep.
as well. 19.
You smack it good.
In 3, 4, 5. That also shocks it.
It does. But it's dead.
Oh, it's dead. Hey!
It's
dead. It just splashes out on the floor.
You sink your axe into its side, and as it looks up to you, you bring it round, cleave its head from its body.
Nice.
Lyra.
You're gonna stabby, slicey.
Okay.
Shoot, there was 4, wasn't it? 5.
That's 5.
There's one that fell over. Got it. Okay, so I'll just slide
One
down
more.
the wolf.
And you hit twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. Oh shit!
Let's put it this way: if you get at least a 3, it hits them.
3, 2.
So you do 2, 3, 4. 5. You slice one into pieces.
Okay, and again.
Everyone's got a kill.
Yep.
13. Oh, there you go. Wow, snake eyes.
4 damage. Yeah, that one doesn't die.
Oh,
Okay, so you hear 3 wolves gnarling off in the distance.
fuck. She's gonna die.
Only 1.
No, she's gonna die.
Again, you hear a horse in
distress.
We need to help the horse.
That's a really weird sounding horse. As in booting wolves.
Yeah. Okay. So how much did I do? 3.
I don't know.
1 second. Oh, nice. The horse kicked a wolf.
Yes.
Hey!
Go, Percy, go.
Percy.
Percy, shove, she's attacking.
But you hear a horse go and a wolf go. The rest of the wolves begin to chomp away at you again.
Good. I mean bad.
So 3, 6 gone. So that means 12. 1 sec. I need to do maths.
James, pass me the dice.
Um, 6 go towards Gideon.
6 go towards me! Jesus!
4 of them hit you.
Oh, cock.
You take, oh, not very much. 2, 4, 6, 9.
Not very much.
19.
I've got
You
9.
don't have health now?
You're on 23.
23 minus 9. That's like.
That's 7. That's
23 minus 9.
50.
Fucking hell.
5? No.
Oh, it's 30.
That's not less than that. It's 13.
Right, let me get my calculator out. 23 minus 9. Wow, we're really bad today. 23
14.
minus 9. 14, yeah. Shit.
Are you even bloody?
I'm bloody, yes.
Yeah, Gideon's bloody!
By the way, there's 20 wolves, not 30 of them.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Um,
Okay, the one that Gideon's fighting, Gideon's going to try and.
they've not finished attacking.
Have they not?
Only hit you.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, it's the wolf's attack phase.
More of them are
It's
pouring
like-
over the hill from where the thingy is, by the way.
What?
Basically, this big wolf is at the top, just going, oh,
So
and
there's
more
twen-
and more pouring.
so there's 20
20 at the moment. 3 have ran off, 3 have dead,
And there's more coming.
and there's more coming.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
5 of them swing at Lyra, but only 2 of them hit, and do 7 damage. And 6 of them swing at Grundrich.
Well, they don't like me.
I'm bloody.
Roll your shielding.
How
It's
many?
1 dice.
It's 1.
You turn, you guys shielding works.
6.
So anything 6 or below gets removed. But actually, none of them hit you. You parry every single blow that comes your way.
Gideon's going to yell, take out the alpha! And Gideon's then going to send 2 fireballs at the alpha.
Okay.
He's stood on the top.
Alright. So do a nerve check first.
Why?
Because if you fail, you're too scared to hit the alpha, and you have to attack the ones that are literally gnawing your face.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, I'm
You have to
totally
attack the
scared.
ones that know you.
Okay, fine, I will,
Because if your things are attacking you, you're not just going to go, hit that one!
You're like,
Right,
fuck!
I can just just flames them. Just do a flamethrower on them and get
It's
all
that.
of them, can't I?
If you do your spray flame, you can hit like 5 of them.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll do that.
Okay.
So first
No,
one?
just roll 5 dice.
Oh, right, okay.
So sorry, roll 1 to see if you miscast it. No,
And then you roll 5
5.
because you're going to hit him. Just to see if you actually manage. It does actually hurt more.
That's first action. Boom, yeah.
1 of them missed.
So 4, so that's...
They're all dead no matter what you roll.
Oh, are they? Okay,
Burn to a cinder.
and with my next action, I'll do it again to finish off all the other ones around me. How many
In
more?
fact, we'll say you lost an action seeing as you rolled 1 on your nerve check.
Oh.
Because you used when you first action going,
And then just went, fire!
Just 'cause you rolled a
fire!
1.
Yeah. I think I'll do the
Fair
same.
play, that's fair. That's
yeah.
I think Undrick will do the same again and try and slay another wolf.
Go for it. Bash away.
16.
Yeah, it hits.
Where's the dice? There we are. Does 6, 7, 8.
And you slice that wolf's head off.
And I'll go for another wolf. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13. You hit him.
Doing
D6 plus 2.
3, 4, 5.
You slice his tail off, but he's otherwise alright.
really pissed
Slice
off.
his tail off,
Slice
otherwise
his
alright.
tail.
It's just like,
Lyron, go.
Slice, stabby, stabby.
Swingy, swingy.
Bernie, shocky, shocky.
16, 12.
Both hit.
4 and 6.
8. You slice one wolf into pieces.
Okay. And again. Hit. I'm going to reroll that one.
You berserk?
Yep.
Oh, you should have told me that they would have rerolled damage on you.
Oh.
It's alright, it's still dead. Well, I'll just do it from now on.
I just said, but.
Yeah, I didn't notice. Okay, so
You're
they die.
bloodied and Guinea's bloodied, and I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. So at the end of that round, you see light, like firelight, coming from down the road in the distance, from the right-hand side coming down. And the wolves begin to attack. So 4 of them jump at Gideon. Only 1 of them actually hits him. Wait, yeah. What's your fortune again?
Fortune is 11.
Yeah, only 1 of them.
Wait, hang on, no, my fortune's more than that.
No, it's not. It's 13 if you have your stonewood staff.
Oh, yes.
So he hits you for 3.
Oh, god damn it, I've got 11 left.
Yeah. 4 of them jump up at Lyra, and only 1 hits.
Please don't let me get killed by
doesn't
five
Lyra have
guys.
dodge? Doesn't Lyra have dodge?
Yes, sorry, you have dodge. You have
Oh,
dodge.
didn't I
I
forget?
totally forgot to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Please, can we
you
not,
got a
guys?
9, roll higher than a 9.
Guys, please don't let me get killed by wolves.
No. So you take 4.
Haven't you got healing potions? Healing surge?
You
Yeah,
hear
but
growling off in the distance.
that's not going to stop me against an endless time of
I know,
wolves.
Johnny.
And you hear a horse kicking someone.
She's alive.
You killed a wolf.
Yes. Go, Percy,
Go,
go.
Percy, go.
Actually killed a wolf.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. You see firelight coming from the end of down the edge of the road. Like you're stood by this toppled car,
Right,
wolves all
right.
around you, big wolf on top of this hill where the road is, more wolves pouring over the hill into the combat, and you see firelight coming towards.
Ah, right.
Somebody's either driving the wolves towards us or
And
fighting
as you do that, as you're like fighting these wolves off and they're gnawing at you, 3 knights in leather armor ride towards this big
Yay!
wolf, firing crossbows at it.
Woohoo! Aha!
So you
20!
get a crit and 2 hits, I think.
Straight in the eye!
No, crit and 1 hit.
You got the eye of the wolf.
So the crit does. Oh.
Oh, that's useless.
Doesn't really do much.
No, it doesn't take much damage. Yeah, these knights come along, they've got torches and they're just firing
Oh,
crossbows
yeah.
at this big wolf. They missed.
Oh,
I got a 29-9.
cool.
Yeah. So your guys go again.
Okay, Gideon is going to flame again all the wolves in the front of him. Which totally casts.
16, yeah.
So how many wolves?
4 of them that attack you.
I thought there was 5 because I missed
You
one.
killed one.
I killed them all.
You killed 4 in front of him, yeah.
Oh no,
Okay.
4 attacks you last round, so you can hit the 4.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
yeah, one's totally fucked.
Yeah, one's dead. Roll your damage for those 2.
For the 3.
Yep. In fact, they're dead no matter what you roll.
Okay, sound. And with my other action, I'm going to lob a fireball at the alpha, because there's no more around me.
There's still 2 around you.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh. I'll fucking flame him again then. Yeah. And... Yeah, both dead. Both.
You burn both of those into nothing as well.
Turns to ash.
So there's been a gap in the things where he is then?
None of them are currently attacking Gideon, but there are still some pouring down off the hill.
How many are attacking?
At the moment, there are...
How many attacking Gundrick?
What? Wait, sorry, 1 second. Let me check exactly how many there are.
How many have I killed now?
About 10.
There are 11 wolves left fighting you guys.
How many are next to or around Gundrick?
5 are on Gundrick and 6 are on Lyra.
Can Gundrick swing his axe in a massive arc to see if he can hit them all? Or like,
You can try and do a cleave attack, yeah.
Yeah, can do a cleave attack then.
Okay.
You just roll one.
So roll to hit, yep.
13.
So you hit the first one, yep. If you kill it, you can cleave to the next one.
5, 6, 7.
You don't kill it.
Oh, 7.
Was that axe flurry?
You try and
gone?
cleave and you get it
No.
stuck into the side of the wolf.
It doesn't kill it though.
No.
No.
Do
Must
you
be on low
have a
health.
second action?
Yeah, I'll can I try and cleave again or?
Yeah, you can try it.
Pull it
Pull it out
out
and try again, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that again then. 20. Whoa!
You hit him, he's dead no matter what you roll.
Yeah.
So on this one, I'm going to give you -2, seeing as there's a cleave.
Yeah.
You'll get a further -2 each kill, basically.
Oh yeah, this is.
Yeah, you miss him that time.
Yeah.
So you cleave, you swing at one, get your axe stuck, pull your axe out, cleave through its face and into the head of the next one. Okay.
Wolf
so,
skull smash.
So Lyra.
What I want to do, I'm assuming that we're in the middle, the cart's on this side,
No,
and,
the cart is behind you. You're
Yeah.
backed up against it.
and past the cart is my horse, yeah?
Behind the cart somewhere. is your
Can I
horse.
jump over the cart and help my horse?
Do a nerve check, otherwise you have to hit the wolves you're fighting.
5.
Yeah, you actually passed it.
Yes, okay, I want to jump over the
Agility
cart.
check to vault over the cart.
Well, please. 4. What the?
Yeah, you manage it. You manage to vault over the cart. You don't have any other actions, so.
And there's 2 horses, 2 things.
You're on the opposite side of the cart now, yeah.
So now there's 6. I'm gonna go for him first. Yeah, I got away.
No, now there's 10 that's going to go for him.
Yeah.
Wow, cheers,
But
Ems.
it's alright.
So, you hear growling off in the distance. Crit. And you hear the sounds of a dying horse.
Oh!
Is Percy dead?
Oh no! Ems, you couldn't protect the horse. It's not even your horse.
It is my horse, I bought it!
She rented it.
Rented the
I don't
horse.
care, it's still mine!
You owe people money.
There's your horse deposit.
Yeah, he
Done.
just lost his deposit.
And
You let Drumbugs
with,
buy
with Lyra jumping around the thing.
Hang on.
It's not a shame, guy, wasn't it?
Yeah, Shane can't come. She can protect the horse.
With Lyra vaulting over the thing, 2 of the wolves that were attacking her run round and chase her. 1 hits her for... Oh, you can try and dodge it, sorry. Oh no, you didn't see it coming, it was behind her. Hits you for... Yeah, you jumped over the cart, and
It
2 of
jumped
them
after you.
ran round after you.
I don't see it coming at me.
No, because you're just vaulting over a
Oh.
cart. Go to
What
a
did it hit?
You took 4.
I'm on 10
Dominic,
health.
What's calzone?
Do you want a piece? Do you want a piece of my pizza?
Are you full?
No, but you can have a piece of my pizza, I don't care.
Dominic pizza.
It's not. It's a calzone.
It's a Dominique calzone.
Oh, is it a calzone?
Yes.
Oh, right, that's fine.
Right, so 3, 4, plus 1, 2. So the 5 that were attacking Gundrick continue to do so, and all miss. And 3 of the ones that were attacking Lyra go and attack Gideon, and 2 crits,
Oh!
and 1 hit.
I'm dead. I'm gonna get killed by fucking wolves.
You took 3. Oh no! Wait, sorry. You took 13.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Don't punch the table. You're not dead.
I am!
You're not dead. You've got how many healing surges?
I've got 5?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get
So these 5 wolves jump on you.
This is
and start
fucking
rolling.
bullshit!
It's not bullshit.
Oh, go for a cig.
So Gideon gets dived on with all these wolves mauling him. The big one runs towards the knights that were coming towards you. He's so angry.
I might help and protect
Start
you.
biting him. You probably want to do that. And they miss the knights. The knights fire at the big wolf, all hitting and slaying the big wolf.
Yeah.
Nice.
So angry. And now all the other wolves take a nerve check.
They'll run off now.
Did you just perfectly kill him? No, he's on 11. Oh shoot, that was a 10.
He's a wizard. They have low fortitude. It's not their fault. All the wolves but 3 of them run away.
Why couldn't you have done that like before my horse died?
Let's mop up, Lyra.
Your guys' turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut some wolves down then next to Gideon, I think.
How many were all the wolves?
Well, there's actually no wolves around you. They've all fled. We'll say the ones that stayed were the ones that were attacking the horse.
Okay.
So out of the darkness, Lyra sees. You basically see all the wolves around you just scatter as this lead wolf goes down, and the out of the darkness. Well, you can see it in the darkness. So you see these 2 wolves running at you from the corpse of a horse.
Fuck you, you fucking bastard killing my horse.
Gunry's just protecting Gideon.
You hit twice. You slice that one to pieces. Doesn't matter what you're doing it. And you hit again. 4, 5. Perfectly slicing that one in half.
Yeah, we've slayed all the wolves and
No,
the rest have run away.
There's one left, there were 3.
Yeah. No, the other one's scarpers when everybody else dies.
Yeah.
Should we pause it and see if we can get Paul back into the world of
Yeah,
reality?
see if he's not killed the world.
I'm back in the room. Let me get on my D&D room.
Utter bullshittery.
Gideon got dragged down some wolves.
They never
protected his body while he was down.
They don't protected me, fuckers.
So
We're too busy fighting, but then they
the
all scattered.
3 highway guard dismount, start poking at the dead alpha wolf, and go. We've been hunting this thing for days, and then they see you down there and they walk over to you. Gideon's like passed out on the floor with scratch marks all over him. Lyra's off in the dark, and eventually she's like mourning a dead horse. It's had its throat ripped out, by the way.
Titus, do you have anything to help this poor man? We got attacked by wolves out of nowhere.
Yes. I am sorry to hear that. Where are you on your way to?
Vandus.
Yeah, we're on our way to Vandus.
Yes. Here, let me heal your friend, and he gives Gideon a health potion. So you heal. You wake up with 4 HP, and see what injury you have. How many healing surges do you have?
5.
So you roll 6 dice. And take the highest. So what's your highest result?
19.
19.
That's good.
You get just a scratch.
Just a scratch. You wake up with 10 HP, not 4.
You got
Thank
14
fuck
now.
for that.
14, because they give you 4.
Oh, 14.
The wolves didn't actually tear you up that bad. Like, as one leaped on you, it headbutted you and knocked you out, and you like fell over and smacked your head on the cart. And just
That's
passed
quelled the rage a little bit that was about to erupt.
Does Gundrick have 2 health potions?
out. What?
Does Gundrick have 2 health potions? Because you've
yeah.
used all your healing surges now. So until you rest again, you ain't got any healing.
I've got health potions.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, everybody has health potions. Gundrick has 2. Yeah, 2 medium health potions. Yeah, so these guard. Gideon, you wake up to a female in leather armor and a long blue cloak, pouring a health potion down your throat.
Oh, thank you. I got it for you.
She goes, "You should be careful on the roads. We patrol virulently, but there are many creatures. That pack has been roaming these streets as a nightmare for weeks.
We did take watch, but we were overwhelmed by the sheer number of wolves.
It's a good job we passed upon you when we did.
My horse!
Fucking wolves.
Are you on the way to Vandus, or are you going in the opposite direction?
We are the highway patrol. We just wander back in 2.
Would it be possible for you to escort us to Vandus, since we have now lost our cart and horse?
Yeah,
Well,
so
the cat.
tether your car to one of our horses. We will escort you there.
Fuck for that.
Thank you.
It's dead. All right.
With your combined might, you tip the cart back onto its wheels. It doesn't seem that badly damaged. One of the spokes is a bit fucked, but it wobbles a bit to the one side now as it goes along. But
It's rideable though.
Lyra
yeah.
just sits in the car,
So,
sullen with a puddle.
you make your way.
She's not happy.
So
She
you
doesn't have a lot
you
of
make
money.
your way down the road. Gideon claw marks all over him, just like ow.
Oh, I need to
You fought well, my friend.
Well,
You
And
fought well.
that's an episode. 'Cause that's
How many wolves did I actually waste then?
Quite a few.
like 12.
Fuck yeah! How much XP did we
You
get?
just gained 3 for them. Woo! And we're gonna call that an episode because that's been an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, might as well.
So join us next time when they actually get to Vandus.
And Gideon will probably die yet again. Thank you all for watching and listening, and see you all next time. Goodbye. Goodbye, friends.